Hey, welcome back to 10 Mentors. Every Tuesday, I share an idea I've borrowed from mentors, books, philosophy, or just life itself. I'm your host, Dan. Before we dive in, I just want to say a genuine thank you for being here. We're trying to build something special with 10 Mentors, making mentorship accessible to everyone, whether you're just starting out or leading a team for the first time. No one should have to figure this stuff out alone. Today, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately: the ebb and flow of adult friendships, the way people come and go from our lives over time. Some you slowly lose touch with, others you barely hear from anymore, and some just disappear completely. It can really mess with your head, you know? You start questioning if you did something wrong or wondering why the connection faded. And if you overthink it too much, it can seriously impact your mental health. I used to feel really guilty about losing touch with people, like I was a bad friend or something, until I came across this poem called The Train of Life. It's this beautiful metaphor about how people board and exit the train of our lives at different stations. But for me, that poem didn't fully capture it, and maybe that's because I've moved about many times meeting people all over the world. So I don't think it's just one train. It's more like a whole rail network with different lines, different directions. Some people ride with you for years, while others are only there for a short time and swap over to a different line. And sometimes you're the one who decides to get off. Like, I remember when I was younger, sitting in school thinking, these are my people. The same faces, the same jokes, the same routines. You just assume they'll always be there. And then one day it just ends. No big moment or dramatic goodbye. You just stop seeing each other. Some go to uni, some get jobs, some stay put, and some just drift away. Before you know it, you're all on different trains, different platforms. Same thing happened in college. New people, new conversations, new routines. It felt like I'd found my place again. But even there, things were constantly shifting. Friendships formed fast, but they also faded fast. And that chapter closed too, with some people I stayed in touch with and others I completely forgot about. Then I got my first job, walking in, not knowing anyone or where I fit. Slowly, people started sitting next to me, conversations happened, and connections built without me even realizing it. For a while, it felt like home again. But then I changed jobs, and this next one was different. I ended up staying there for 8 years. The same people, the same routines, the same shared experiences. They became more than just colleagues, they were real friends. That place became a part of who I was. And leaving wasn't just about the job, it was about the people and the memories and the version of myself that existed there. And then I left Ireland altogether. At the time, it felt like a big step forward: freedom, opportunity, something new. But what I didn't get was that I wasn't just stepping onto a new train, I was leaving an entire network behind. People who played a huge part of my everyday life became calls, then messages, then less and less. Not because anything went wrong, but because our lives were on new and different tracks. That pattern just kept repeating as I moved to Singapore, Hong Kong, Canada, and beyond. Each new place, a new train, new passengers, new rhythms, new lessons. The same cycle. You arrive, you connect, you build something, and then something shifts. You leave, or they do, and the train keeps moving. Honestly, I've been on a lot of trains. I've jumped on, I've jumped off, I've left entire trains behind. Some incredible journeys, some not so great. But it was a choice, you know? Because for me, there's only one life, and I want to experience as many different train rides as I can, different people, different places, different versions of myself. But here's something I wish I'd understood sooner. Just because someone's no longer in your life doesn't mean they weren't important. We're too quick to dismiss people like, oh, we lost touch, as if that makes the connection meaningless. But everyone you meet is relevant in that moment, part of that chapter, that version of you. They shape something even if you never speak again. Some made you laugh when you needed it. Some supported you. Some taught you tough lessons. They all mattered, and they still do, just in a different place, a different timeline, a different part of your life. And then life teaches you something harder. Not everyone leaves by choice. People die, and those seats become empty, never to be replaced. That changes everything. You stop taking friendships for granted, and you start really noticing who's sitting beside you right now. So you can live and stay on one train or have many trains, because some people do stay on the same train their whole lives, same town, same place, building roots, family, stability. And there's something so beautiful in that. It's not a lesser life, just a different one. Others move, different countries, careers, directions. Some settle down early, some have kids, and suddenly you're not on the same train anymore. Not better, not worse, just different. And if you understand that, you stop trying to force things to stay the same. You let people be where they are. You let yourself be where you are. You let go of needing that one best friend or forever person because maybe that role changes across time, across trains. It doesn't make it less real, it just makes it honest. Friendships change, people come and go, all on different platforms, different tracks, different trains. And there's nothing to stop you from taking the subway back and catching up on the good old times through a call or simply a pint. So maybe the goal isn't to hold on to everyone. Maybe it's to move through life well, to appreciate the people who are there right now, to value the moments you share, to respect what was without trying to force it into something it's not anymore. Not everyone stays on the same train, but the network remains. Different trains, still connected in some way. And maybe it's worth thinking about your own network for a moment. How many trains have you been on? How many people have come and gone? Which ones lasted years and which were only short but still meant something? And which ones are still there quietly in the background, the ones you could reconnect with at any time? Because when you look at it like that, it starts to feel different. It's not about losing people, it's about movement, it's about the journey. So here's the question. Who is sitting beside you right now that you're not fully present with? Thanks for spending this time with me on Borrowed Wisdom 10 Mentors Tuesday. I'm Dan. Borrow what helps, leave the rest, and I'll see you next week.